Today's video is brought to you by Extra. Extra is a debit card that helps you build credit. So if you don't want to go the typical credit card route for building credit, that doesn't mean you miss out on building your credit. Extra is very easy to use and also incredibly simple to set up. You just connect it to your bank account, and when you make purchases using your Extra card, they spot you for those charges, and then Extra withdraws the funds that you owe on the next business day. The best part? At the end of the month, they total up all the transactions you used Extra for and report them to credit bureaus as credit-worthy payments. Oh, and as a bonus, you can still earn up to one.
Commencing Robeytech broadcast checklist. Computer hardware.
We are go.
Cameras.
Go.
Audio.
Go.
Moderators.
Go for moderators.
Deals.
Deals ready.
Giveaways.
We are go.
Dad jokes.
Dad jokes online.
Zip ties.
You can never have enough zip ties.
Live and broadcast worldwide. This is Robeytech.
What is up, everybody? Hey, how's it going? I think we've got mics. I think I'm going to start the music again and go from there. That's always fun trying to figure out when all this stuff is playing. But how is it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is it going? Good day, everybody. How is everybody? It's good to see you. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a good day. Look at Turdog. Everybody else going on? What's going on? Good day, Mike. Good day, everybody. Today's a fun build. It's a fun build. It's a small build. We're building Psycho, another PC today, which we've I don't know if you remember. She's been one of our most expensive builds, but this one's not as bad. This one's a little bit more reasonable when we did this one. But yeah, this is going to be her and her husband's, I believe her and her partners, I'll say partner because I don't know for sure, they're going to be doing a home theater PC. So this is like for playing games and stuff like on her screen TV and mostly for streaming and all that sort of stuff. And then I think, Tom, are you on a plane yet? Not yet. He must not be on a plane. But yeah, it's going from there. But happy Thursday. Happy one day away from Friday. Some people are actually getting Friday. Do you all do etching on the glass cases? We can do it, yes, for sure. Forsaken. Hey, hydrate already. Oh man, you know what? I forgot. I need to bring those up, don't I? Let me bring those up right now so I don't lose those. Viewer rewards, channel points, Robeytech, all the new. Did you guys see all the new graphics and everything? We got all the graphics now. So yeah, all sorts of stuff going on here as well. Okay, now I got them up so I can see it from there. But yeah, hydrate already. He's already got me drinking water, which I always love. So yeah, party time. Yeah, 30 minutes. Who's going to be the guest today? We don't have a guest today. The guest was those are only mod workshops, but we do have some streams coming up next weekend. So next week, 1 week from today, Thursday, we'll have PC Works and Mods by Ben here on the show. So they'll be showing up. Tom will be around for Saturday's stream, but Saturday's stream's a little bit different. We're going to be doing Can He Fix It? So that's going to be happening on Saturday. And so yeah, there's a lot of there are going to be guests. We also have Liquid House who's going to be joining us in June for a build. So yeah, we have a lot of guests that are coming. So we should have more guests just on our regular show as well. But it's going to be fun. So it's going to be good. It's all going to be good. All the people. Oh, on Saturday, you'll be on your way to Florida. Hey, thank you very much, Scott Maxfield, for the 22-month anniversary. That's huge. Let's talk about giveaways, though, because I know that's something that people always like to ask about. So let's go on in what's going on for giveaways. So we have our standard set of giveaways. We are going to announce the winner for last month's 3070 Ti winner will be announced on Saturday. Main reason being is, like I said, we had COVID, so we're a week behind. We're going to announce it on Saturday. Figured we just do it while Tom is here, and it's giving our little gentleman a little bit more time to recover. So anyway, that's going to be announced on Saturday. But as for giveaways that are happening now, if we get 500 likes, between 400 and 500 likes over on youtube.com/Robeytech, we'll give away two $25 Newegg gift cards. The other thing too is that if we get hype trains, so any hype trains that'll happen over the course of the show. Once we hit a level 5 hype train, we'll always give away a $25 gift card just to be you, because you guys are awesome. And then lastly, you'll see a change down there at the bottom. It says PC giveaway for May. So I took away 500 subs because we had that sickness. I still want to try and give that PC away. So we're actually almost halfway to giving away a PC. So as soon as we get 2,000 subs over the course of the entire month, then we will just give away that PC. And that PC is downstairs, ready to go. As soon as that happens, we'll give it away right here on stream. So it could happen today. It could happen a week from now. you never know. So it's always just something to tune in for, and then you just have to be present and here on the stream to be eligible to win that PC. Lastly, for the month of May, we have the 3070 Ti, the normal giveaway. That's going over to twitch.tv/Robeytech, folks. So that's the sub-only giveaway. So all you got to do is be subbed over here at twitch.tv/Robeytech. You can do that by just using your free Amazon Prime sub. If you have an Amazon Prime sub, you get a free sub. You can use that. That gets you 1 entry. If you subscribe at Tier 1, like Mr. Scott Maxfield just did, you get 3 entries. Subscribe at Tier 2, you get 5. And if you subscribe at Tier 3, you get 10. And then if you want to get additional entries, you can always do things like gift subs. It's 1 entry per gifted sub, and that is always a great way to get extra entries. And then lastly, we have the other one at the very end of the stream. Head on over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Leave a comment. Just let us know some feedback. Give us some insight. What did you enjoy? What did you not enjoy about the stream? We'll be choosing 1 lucky winner to win $25, and all you got to do is have your YouTube email. You have to have your email and your YouTube profile for us to just basically reach out and say, hey, congratulations, you won. So that is what's going off there. So yeah, we're already closed. So Surf Jaffo, thank you for the resub and happy 2-month anniversary. And yeah, it's we got a lot going on. It should be really fun. Lastly, channel points are live. If you guys want to use channel points, we have things like Hydrate, which is making me drink. We also have ones for Dad Joke. We also have ones for if we gain 1 million over the course of the 30 days, we'll give away one of these PC build mats. You can just put things towards that. We'll have things that you can gamble on, so you'll be able to do predictions to earn some more points. And then eventually, I think Blondie is on track to basically have all the points, the scores and stuff for the merchandise on Monday stream. So you'll start being able to redeem points, channel points towards merch. So that's all going to be happening. That's all going to be happening over the course of starting this month as well. And now we have all the new logos and all the new icons and stuff. So that should be pretty cool. So yeah, not getting on the plane there. There we go. So yeah, I predict I want the mat. A lot of people want the mat. So yeah. Wait, the Q50 supports ATX PSUs. No, we have a SFF PSU, SFX PSU. Yeah, we have an yeah, I guess you could put it. We have an SFX for this, but yes, I guess you could do an ATX, but no, I don't think you can. Yeah, we have an SFX PSU for this. With a 3080, I love it. I just want the super underrated for the SFF PC scene. I think that, I mean, like, I have been begged to build in this case so much, and so I know a lot of people are actually pretty excited about it. So I don't know if I'd say it's underrated. I feel a lot of people actually really like this case. So yeah, it should be cool. But yeah, that's all the giveaways. That's everything that's going in there. Any questions? I predict I'll watch and not get anything. You never know. You never know. You know, it's funny because some other guy said that and then he ended up winning. It definitely has a bracket for ATX, but you can only do a 120mm rad. Yeah, and so we're doing, oh, so you can do an, I didn't know that. So you'd have to, we have a, ooh, the build mat challenge has started. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I know that you'd have to go watch our review. I don't remember off the top of my head. I've only built in this case once, so yeah. I think I'm gonna win this PC. Yes, Psycho, you are going to win this PC because it is your PC, so you paid for it, so that makes it really easy. And then, of course, hey, Matty Yule, thank you for the $1. Of course, if you guys want to do commissions, our commissions are open for June. May is full, early June is full, but if you guys do want to earn stuff, if you do want to have me build a PC, you can reach out to us over at robeytechdeals.com, soon to be robeytech.com after the weekend. So, yeah, it should be cool. Any other questions? Case supports, there it is right there. Tom helping us out. I think you should give me a mat to review. Oh, okay. Well, we already have had lots of reviews on the mat, so it's past that. The embargo's over. Yeah, that's where that's at. Going on what's going on there. So people are, obviously we're raising money towards that build mat as it is right now. So there you go. Maybe you will win one and it'll just happen and you'll happen to be the winner. Let's look at the challenge boards. Looks like we got a stretch, so we'll do that. Thank you for that. We're getting wound up to build. But guys, let's see if we can get a hype trade kicked off because we're going to be super close to it, and then we'll get started and start going through points and stuff like. We'll start going through parts. I don't think this. I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm just not going to say anything. Yeah, I'm going to just keep it at that. No, Rec, we haven't even built it yet. Oh, SRT Balthazar becoming a VIP. That should be super fun. How is everybody's week going? How are people having good weeks? You know, are we having a great week? And remember, guys, every sub goes towards giving away a PC. So people like, what's his name, who just asked for a PC because his parents will buy one, maybe he can win one. So, just got back from London. So yeah, no, Rick, we just started. We just got going. So yeah, you got time. So Works fine with PCIe 3. It's 65 that are not good with PCIe 3 boards. Oh, there you go. Or just written in there. Hey, look at that VIP icon next to Org Chaos. Oh, I'm good. There's a Star Citizen event starting tomorrow. Oh, really? Oh, I haven't played that game in like forever, and I have a lot of ships in that game. I should probably at some point in time, you know, get in on that, you know, and actually play the game I paid so much blooming money for. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, it sounds like everybody's having a good time. Everybody's having a good day. People are kind of starting to kind of come in and join and all that sort of stuff. And so why don't we just start talking about parts then, and then hopefully we'll hit a hype train here pretty soon. I was just trying to get it going because we already had a couple people drop subs already, so trying to see if we could make that happen. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be this long this time, but yeah, that's typically how long it is. Hey, look at all the people putting points towards that build mat. Okay, so at the core, this is not the right one. So I'm gonna go put this back. This isn't the right CPU. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab the right CPU. Bum, 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 bum. This is for a different build. There it is. That's the right build right there. Okay, so at the core of this PC is the Intel Core i5-12600K. Love this, love the CPU. Absolutely great CPU. And the other thing I really like about it is it doesn't generate a ton of heat. So for the AIO that we're going to use for this, no problem whatsoever. Again, this is a home theater PC, so it's mostly about just small form factor, minimizing heat, and so still being able to play plenty of games. We know a 12600K and a 3070 Ti is absolutely great at that. So should be awesome and go from there. So that is the CPU. The case. The Lian Q58, there it is right there, nice and tiny. All of these components are going to go in this very, very small box. It should be a lot of fun. For the motherboard we're going to be using, we're going to use the ROG Strix B660i. You know what? I grabbed the wrong one again. Sorry. We're not going to use the 12600K. We have this one, which is why I did this. Because it's a B660 board. This is the one that we're using. So we're using the ROG Strix B660i, and we're using the Intel Core i5-12600, not the K, because you can't use an unlock. $4.99, Mr. Funniest, thank you very much for that. Hey, what's up? Tricks for Trey, what's going on, buddy? So we're going to be using the Core i5-12600 with a B660, of course, using a 12600K with a B660 motherboard doesn't make a B660 motherboard because you can't overclock it. So we're just going to be using that in this case. For the GPU, which is this is kind of the big key to this whole thing, we're using the MSI Ventus 3X RTX 3070Ti. Great GPU, great pairing for these two. Should be more than capable of playing any games with no heat issues. It's a great airflow case. And then again, what we'll probably do is stick glass on one side, and then we'll have just all vented on the other side, which is one of the cool things you can do with this case, which makes it, I think we can flip that, but all in all, we know temps are going to be absolutely fine if we do it that way. For cooling the 12600, it's kind of overkill, but you know, we have the room for it, so we're going to throw it in there. This is the MAG Core Liquid P240. On it as well, and then we're gonna, which should be completely good for cooling. And then lastly, for storage, which is kind of, we got RAM and storage. For RAM, we're using the Vengeance DDR5, so this is their 32 gigs at 5200 megahertz, just low profile RAM. And then we've got 2.5 terabytes of storage in Samsung 980 Pro NVMe SSDs. So yeah, this is like, again, very, very cool build. And then finally, last part, just to make sure that we have plenty of power for it, we're going to be using the Cooler Master V850 SFX Gold PSU. So plenty of power, nice cooling, plenty like for her to and to have this PC last a while, which is really kind of what you want to do. But yeah, that's just them. Yeah, it's not just, it's also so it plays games. It does a lot of other things too, Kilpto. He's like about to blow my build out of the water. But that's where things are. And thank you very much for the dono, by the way, as well. So I appreciate that. So, but yeah, these are the parts. Any concerns, any thoughts? This build will make my build look like a compact from 1997. What's up, Red Dragon? How are you, man? He's got to get getting excited. His 3080 Ti is on the way, so I know he's pretty excited about that finally shipping. It took forever. Sorry about the sickness that kind of slowed that down. Oh, we're gonna build. What's up, Liquid House? We got Liquid House in the chat. We're in the middle of doing in the middle of getting ready to do a collab with him. We're going to be doing 2 collabs. We got one that we're in the middle of, a small form factor custom water-cooled build that's going to be Teamfight Tactics themed. And then we're also got another build where we're finally going to get rid of this half-built system that's been in the back. We're going to build something else, and we're going to be flying him up from Salt Lake City to come do that build with me. So it should be pretty cool. Necessary when it comes to health issues. Yeah, no, for sure. Let's see what else is going on here. So Dorian the Critic's asking, what's the difference between VIP? Right now, the only difference is that you're highlighted, and then what we may ask is we might add some additional stuff to it as we kind of figure out what that is, but we would like to give VIPs a little bit more. It was originally done so we could highlight people like collaborators like Liquid House or people who've been friends of the show, but we might add some more because we want it to be worth the points that are kind of going in there. So yeah. Haven't some MSI AIOs been recalled recently? Yes, they have. I don't know if it was this one. I don't know. Maybe Core or Org might tell me or anything like that. I don't know if this one is. Psycho dropping 10 gifted subs. There we are, guys. 640. I'd love to see if we can get to 1,000 today. Because if we get to 1,000, that means that we are over halfway towards that PC giveaway. Thank you very much, Psycho, for doing that and resubscribing. You are a queen, and you know that. What's up, Najia? So yeah, you watched, and then Lit Up 1313 has watched none of me. He just started. He wants to mark the time when he started going from here. So yeah, it should be good. Okay, so any questions? Anything else? Should we just start building? What do you guys think? Hey guys, by the way, with Psycho doing that, we can hit that hype train, which means we can unlock that first giveaway. So if a couple people want to add to that, then we can get some stuff going in there. The Greg Salazar covered the MSI AIO issue a few videos ago. Okay. Oh, Core Liquid 240R, 360R coolers due to sediment buildup. So this is the Core P240. This is not the 240R. So that's not the one. Their Core Liquid 240R is their one with the screen. What's up, SRT? What's up, Trix? So good to see everybody. Unfettered. That's right. You've got unfettered power now. SRT Baltazar. Okay, so let's get this star. I spelled that wrong as usual. What's going on, everybody? So good to see you. Okay, so we can go ahead and get started, though. It's luckily we just got all the room in the world to build this build. Mr. Funniest, thank you very much for the build, for the $4.99, man. Appreciate it. For the beard, I appreciate that too much, man. Is your team healthy? The whole team is healthy. Brian was here. Kevin's good. Everybody is good. So the whole team is good to go, which is always great. So now the R doesn't have the screen. That's the K. Oh, the K does. Okay. Hey, Shoom State going in there resubbing with Prime. Guys, we are super close now. K-Dog. So we just need like 2 more and then we're good. It'll hit Hype Train. K-Dog, thank you very much for the resub. Tier 1, 14 months, man. That's huge. We're close. It's going to happen. We're going to kick it off with this. Going to start taking out this beautiful thing. Cujo, there it is. 5 gifted subs. Cujo Baka. And then we're now 1 thing away from Hype Train. So it's like literally the next person who does anything, drops some bits or whatever, is going to make it happen. Cujo. I don't know why I'm so excited about that name, Cujo Baka. Oh, hey, I should probably turn on. Oh, I know it felt dark. Hey guys, I should probably turn on the top camera and all that sort of stuff. What do you guys think? It's not even on. Hey, I'm gonna let there be light. There we go. I was like, wow, it feels so dark in here. And then I realized why. Because my top lights and stuff aren't on. That would help. You guys will see it here in a minute. There you go. Okay, now we have light. Now we have top down. We have all this stuff. Yeah, you're visual people, huh? Okay, so now we can actually do some building here. What knife? Oh. It was pretty much Trey who got everybody sick. Trey got everybody sick. Guys, 1 minute, 34 seconds. We got one more thing and we unlock the hype train. I think Psycho got everybody sick. She didn't. She wanted us to build this when she was ready. I think it was Psycho. Psycho was your fault, wasn't it? There it is. Brian, not Brian, dropping that Prime sub 5-month anniversary, and we are officially in the hype train now. Psycho, did you give us all? Did you come over here and get us all sick? I think it was Psycho. Trey was over here licking everything. He came in like in the middle of the night and was like trying to lick everything. He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna get you." It wasn't me. It was Psycho. Pretty much Psycho. Pretty sure. Yeah, if people like the Robeytech match, you can buy them. We have links to those. You can buy those whenever. Yeah, if you like it, kill it, though. There it is, level 4 already, guys. See, I told you. I wasn't going to lie. Told you we could do it. Let's get to level 5 and unlock that giveaway. I want to see if we can get 1,000 subs today. To 1,000 on that thing. This motherboard is so tiny. It makes it feel so tiny. This reminds me of like when I stand next to Tom, when he's gonna be here. I'm gonna be like, this is Robey, and then Tom's like so tall. I'm turning off the spam bit now. Oh, how tiny? Okay, wow. Wow, Astral, thank you for the Prime sub. 6-month anniversary. Happy 6 months. Yeah, my hand is like, look at that. My hand is actually bigger than the board. Okay, let's grab our 12600 here. Boom. It's a tiny Mobo. Oh, J-Rock trying to get a dad joke. We'll have to take a break and take care of that dad joke. Ugh. Yeah, it is cute, right? It's a cute motherboard for a cute build. Yeah, it's mini ITX. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Core i5. Dun, dun, dun. And this one actually comes with a cooler. It's actually a pretty good cooler. It's not as bad as the old ones used to be. Okay, there we go. We're not going to be using that cooler, though. We're going to be using a AIO cooler. There we go. Old McRobey cooler. Old McRobey had a CPU, AIO, and on his CPU he had some thermal paste, AIO. It's a good song, right? What's up, AZN Venom? Guys, 1 minute 54 seconds. Let's get this hype train and get this giveaway unlocked. AIO SRT. Thank you very much for the sub. And on this sub, he had a SRT Balthazar AIO. I'm gonna sing the subs that we get right here. Are you a fan of electrostatic discharge? No, I'm a fan of electroprotective flooring, so I don't have to wear a Livestrong bracelet. 1 minute, 20 seconds, guys. Let's finish it. Air cooling versus water cooling. They're both awesome. And both very, very capable. So yeah. How far was this one gonna pop? Oh, whoa! Did you see that? It cleared the. Oh, that was like a good one. 50 seconds, guys. Come on, let's get this. We're not gonna let this not happen. Yeah, it was gold. Like that, like jumped. Like that was like clear. There it is, Dave Rock, Psycho, 5 gifted subs. She didn't want to let it fail on the whole thing. Taking us up there. We're at 100%. On our way to level 5 now. Let's not let it fail, guys. Psycho trying to hook you guys up. She's carrying the team right now. Yeah, it was like, it cleared the tower and then some. I wish we could do like instant. Can we get an instant replay on that, Tom? So, no, but there isn't one. Red Dragon dropping 5 gifted subs as well. By the way, guys, look, I got a bunch of the spatulas. There's the spatulas. The spatulas all came in. I'm pretty excited about those. Okay, let's get our thermal paste on this. Oh yeah, I guess, but I mean, like, I wanted, like, we could have like a down angle. By the way, I wish I should do this, but like a down angle version of this, so we could like see like how high that jumped, how high it went. Okay. Wow, 1 minute. We are like the last 10%. Hey, I think Andrew's in chat too. Whoa, we got Corsair in the chat somewhere. He's hidden though. You guys don't know. We got Andrew from Corsair. He's sitting there saying, "Build needs more Corsair." Hey, guess what? Right here, there you go, Andrew, just for you. See, there it is. We're using Corsair Vengeance DDR5. So there you go. I did that just for you. Cappy, dropping 2 gifted subs. There it is right there. Okay, let's get this, let's put this really spreadable thermal paste on here. I like this stuff so much better. Thank you, Cappy, for being a GOAT. And of course, obviously to Psycho and Red Dragon and all of you who always are just such big supporters of the channel. You guys know I love you. Even though Psycho gave us all COVID and she tried to kill us all. Psycho's like, why are you picking on me? Okay, let's get this all spread nicely. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. Look at that. That's what we wanted when we did the that's what we wanted when we did the one with the mod workshop one. That's what I wanted, like a nice smooth one. Level 5 Red Dragon DVS 316 coming in anyway. Still not done. Wow. That, you know what? I think you did that on purpose. You really wanted that 666. Now we have 666 subs. Guys, we're about to be invaded. You guys, this is not a good number to have. Oh, Ordy took care of it. Took it to 667. He's like, no. What's up, Destroyer No Cap? How are you? By the way, I did want to let people know, look what I got. Because people had talked and said, we want to vote. We want to vote. Look at all these different colored zip ties I got for like theming and stuff like this now. So we got all these different colored zip tie options. So for this build, we're gonna use black because it's mostly black. It's just a nice build, but now people have options for zip ties. So they're fancy. Yeah, look at that. I got some fancy zip ties. We also have some white ones finally, so yeah. Different colors, that's right, Kurosaki. We're getting crazy up in here. Okay, let's throw, oh, DAVS 316, dropping more subs. Thank you very much, my friend. There it is. Oh man, look at, okay, we got VIP dad joke. I still owe a dad joke. Okay, good, I'm just verifying where we are. I know, it's Hidden Attributes excited. Look at all the people who are excited. Oh my gosh. People are excited about the different colors. Okay, let's see. Okay, first prediction, guys. First prediction. Here's your chance. Break out and earn some channel points. First prediction is. Question is, will the clicks be louder than 96 decibels? Will the clicks be louder than 96 decibels? So yes or no, that's your option, 96 decibels. The vote is on the line. People going in there. Channel points are coming up there. First one is, yeah, you can use channel points now. 96, the first one going in here is good and other. So we're gonna get the vote coming up here in just a second. People are saying no, yes. You're gonna wanna spend your channel points, so just pay attention. If you're over at any of the other channels, youtube.com/Robeytech, twitch.tv/Newegg, make sure you head on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech because that's where we can earn these channel points. People are going in there. By the way, you guys got your free emotes, chickens and stuff. And then once we get finished with this prediction, we'll do the giveaway for that right there. Yes, you can. Gelrod, all of the channel point stuff is now unlocked. There it is. Look at all that, guys. Good job. You got a giraffe and a chipmunk and some other things. Those are weird. Okay, so we're just waiting for Blondie to get that vote in. We got everything set up for it. So here is what we have when you do this vote. You can see that we've got the decibel meter. So if the number is over 96, that's what we said. If it goes over 96, then you win. And if you got to vote on whether it'll go over 96 or not. So that's what the vote's going to be on here in a second. Let me pause the music, and we'll go from there. Oh, I'm using the wrong. There, that's the one I want. Okay, we're going to pause this. Okay, 96 is the question. Okay, vote is up, guys. Make your prediction. Will it be louder than 96? Prediction is up. Corsair has a tendency, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a hint. Corsair has a tendency to be really loud. Good clicks, good solid clicks. So, people are saying no. Right now, yes, no. Getting channel points going in there. A lot of votes. A lot of votes. We're going to see where it goes. People are going yes, no. 76,000, 78,000 to 8.8. So get your vote in there, guys. And yeah, again, you're going to do merchers, other things you're going to be able to spend the channel points are here pretty soon. Yes, just because it's Corsair. Well, there you go. Get the build out. There it is. Okay, last little bit, guys. Don't worry, there'll be more predictions. There'll be more predictions. Okay, here we go. Okay, predictions are done. Here it is. First one. First one. $92.7. Whoa, that's, okay, I'll get it a little bit closer. 92.7 on that one. I got it close. We're trying to get it to go. $95.5. It is not. It was not good. 95.5, but not over 96. Sorry, guys. Not over 96. There it is. I wonder, I think a lot of people, there it is. Now people are like, no. Rip the points. There it was. This is some fun stuff. People are like, I hate this thing now. You guys have been asking for this, and now you're like, I hate it. Prediction resubmit is no. Result is no. There it is. You got to believe. I did believe. I thought that was a solid yes. If I would have voted, I would have said yes. Okay, let's see how the vote. Let's see how the vote ended up, because I'm curious. 225 versus 42. So 84% of you said yes, and 16% said no. So we lost a lot. There's 267,000. So a lot of channel points went away on that one. Wow, that was a big one. Please don't look. Oh, come on, guys. It's just for fun. Don't get too mired. I got it closer for there, but don't get too mired in the thing from there. So it's okay. I should have bet more gold. Are you guys enjoying the channel point stuff? Are you guys liking that? Okay, good. We're trying to make it more fun, more entertaining. You know, I just realized I can't see chat. Okay, let's do the dad joke just to make it sting a little less. We'll do the dad joke to make it sting a little less, and go from there. Okay, so dad jokes, because I owe you guys one. Somebody spent their points on it. So dad jokes. Okay. Okay, yeah, I like this one. I like this one. Okay, my wife and I let astrology get between us. It tore us apart. It tore us apart. Oh man. Oh man. That was pretty good. That was good. It tore us apart. There it is right there. Dad jokes. I got them all lined up. I'm queued up, guys, for more dad jokes. If you guys, if you have more that you guys end up getting some points on. Okay, there we go. So dad jokes are done. VIPs are the other two, and then we're good from there. Okay, so next up is NVMe SSD. But-tum. Yeah, exactly, Cappy. But-tum. Okay, let's get this unlocked here. Oh, giveaway. I got a giveaway to do. Thank you for reminding me. Well, I reminded myself. I'm going to do this peel, and then we'll do this giveaway. Red Dragon going to VIP. Let's hear how loud you can snap the NVMe. That I don't want to do. I'm worried I'd break it. And these aren't cheap. These are not cheap NVMe SSDs. It's going to peel. Looks like it does not. Okay. No, that does not peel. Okay. This peels. Then this peels for sure. There we go. Okay, so those are peeled. Let's do the giveaway. This is for a $25 Newegg gift card. $25 Newegg gift card. Thank you very much for that level 5 hype train, guys. You guys are incredible. Giveaways. $25 Newegg gift card starting right now. 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes. Okay, let me just verify. Yes, we have another one in the back. Okay. Just want to make sure Robey wasn't doing anything dumb. Because he sometimes does things that are dumb. There it is right there. $25. Nice. Red Dragon joining the VIP. Two minutes, guys. I hope, guys, I really do hope that we hit 1,000 today. I'll feel really good about that. At least by the weekend. I think we can do it by the weekend. Because I'm excited about doing that giveaway. And then we already, by the way, big huge shout out to Gigabyte and Oris, who gave away all the parts, so you guys can have another PC giveaway this way via as well. So if we give this one away, we already have one lined up for next month. So you guys are rock stars, and people believe in you. I want to buy a PC from you. Do you have any spots open in June or July? Yes, Storm, I do. And we actually, by the way, guys, this N7 PC that's sitting back here, this Mass Effect one, it's a 10900K, 64 gigs or 32 gigs of RAM. This whole Mass Effect custom theme is on sale right now. If people want to buy it because we're replacing our back set, that one is available for somebody to purchase for $2,500. If somebody wants a PC now, ready to go, it would go out immediately. So yes, but we do. And Storm, all you do, you just reach out via go to the Robeytechdeals.com. Oh man, it feels like this peels. You can just download. You can just send that email from there. Congratulations, Silent Professional. He won the $25 gift card. This does peel, guys. I was right. There it is. Okay, peel is coming off. Okay, peel has been done. Just gonna get this lined up now. There we go. Okay. I did. I peeled it on cam. I remembered, Angela. Storm, reach out on, just do it via the email, man. It's much easier. I can't do that on the stream, man. If you want a 3080, we have one right there. Okay, so that's good. Oh, here, we have another peel right here. Oh, we have peels all over the place, guys. Almost missed peels. It feels like this one peels too, but these like peels are hard to do. It's called don't groom your nails. Yeah, that's definitely got something on it. Okay, well, we got this peel right here. There we go. It's like peeling skin off of a sunburn. All right, that's what you want to think of, right? For science, there we go. Man, this is like, I don't know if I can get this off, guys. This might be 2 hours of the build is me just trying to get this one peel off. I feel like there's a peel there. Yeah, there is definitely a peel there. When Robey had it and then dropped it. No, no, no. I had it, guys. I actually had it peeled and then now. There we go. Woohoo! I did it. There we go. Got it off. That's the way you want it. Okay, so we got it off now. Okay, now we can work on the next part, which is, let's get the bracket on. Igor, thank you very much. John, me64, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. Okay, let's get the other side done. This is the other 2 terabyte. That's all right. Achievement unlocked. And you did 2. Thank you for the gifted two of them, man. It's huge. There you go. Oh, I like that, B-Mock. I like that. I like that. There you go. Playing with a pun. TG44, thank you for the resub. Okay, let's get this out. Just need to get our little bag of goodies in here. Find the NVMe screw. There it is. Okay. NVMe screw found. See you later, Igor. Thank you very much for just dropping in and dropping some subs, man. You got us closer to that. Got us closer to that PC giveaway. Thank you. Enjoy work, my friend. Okay, just getting some, whoa, there it is. Don't drop the screws, Robey. Okay, next up, let's put our little, let's see which one this is, because I don't want to mess that up. Okay, had it right. That's 2280 right there, it wasn't labeled. Getting it in. There we go. Okay. There it is. Okay, so we got that done now. Now we're gonna grab this, pop this into right here. Look at all that power, that 2 terabytes of power in the back here. We got plenty of power now. Okay, so motherboard is just about done. Last thing on the list is just to put the ML240, or sorry, the AIO, get that fixed. StreamTech7236, thank you very much for the resub. 1 month, thank you very much. Tier 1, appreciate you. Now, one of the things that when I originally actually had spec'd this build out, the plan was to use an NR200P, which is why I used an MIG Core Liquid, because the pump is actually on the pump is actually on the radiator, which means you can do an inverted loop with this one and not have to worry about messing up your build. But now that we have the Q58 and you can top mount the AIO, it's less of a concern. Okay, so there's our LGA 1700. And we're good there. Yeah, you could. I mean, it's funny because I mean, if we wanted to make this simple, if we wanted to simplify it, which it's kind of nice if with a home theater, like the one thing that I want to do is that the top more than likely won't be covered. The AIOs have a tendency to be just a little bit better. Not that this CPU gets particularly hot, but we just want to make sure that it has the opportunity to get as much cooling as possible, because home theaters can be a little bit air constricted, so we're gonna be smart about it. Joe238, thank you very much for the resub. Hey, looks like Freaky's really excited. Oh, we have a number of mini ITX builds coming up, so you should be really excited. Including a mini ITX custom water-cooled build. Oh, come on. Peel on that was being a little painful. Being a little painful. There we go. Stick. There we go. Easy. I like it. I like easy. Is a 980 standard good for gaming? Yes, it's totally good. Yes, and Brandon, I always recommend having one small, just dedicated OS one, and then the other one for games. Here we go. What's up, Pig Radio? How are you, man? It'll be near the end of the month. This 6 months. We have a lot because of the COVID stuff. Like, we're behind, so it's all the fittings came in, and so I'm going to be doing the loop planning and getting some of the tubes bent, and then but it'll be near the end of the month. We'll get it finished. Don't worry. I'm good. I know. I'm glad that people are excited about that hardline build, the Corsair one that we're doing. I like that people get into our builds. So that's what I always want to have. You're welcome to Wasabi. You're very welcome. We want to have a lot of variety. I appreciate Psycho commissioning this. But we do have some other small form factor builds coming up on here too. Yeah, it's a baby motherboard. We just want to make sure that we get a lot of the... There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, now Grab our little case here, and I do mean little. Let's get this stretched and ready and taken apart here. There we go. I lost my, making sure I got there it is. Look at all those VIPs. Got 3 more people who made VIP now. There we go. A little easier to pop it off that way. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the little glass sections just for now. I think the other side. Okay, let's pop this off. There we go. Put our little sides off to the side just to protect it. There we go. There's our glass. Same thing on this side. No, these all come, yeah, it just goes like that. There he is. All the people dropping, ooh, Justin Jam dropping his, getting his VIP on. There we go. Okay, and there it is, guys. Case is pretty much stripped, ready to be massacred by Robeytech as he starts to put this PC together. Pretty, not too bad of a build, to be honest. One thing that I do like about this build is I'm going to go ahead and remove it now. Is just the. Okay, let's just give a shout out to my my dad, who's the man, sitting there lifting this whole giant desk by himself. And he just did it. So can we do hashtag VIP dad, who's in here working on the new streaming setup? Sorry, I know you guys can't see it, but I'm just like over there looking at him doing this by himself. He's a rock star, guys. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and rip this, take this off, get this stripped, and then we'll know we're in good shape there. He's getting the new streaming room for gaming squared away, because that's coming up here. That's coming up this month as well, or in June. We'll be launching the gaming stuff. So those will be streams we'll be having. We're having a dedicated room built just for game streaming. Not his own room. Okay, there it is right there. So, okay, we got that out now. We'll use that later. Okay, then we've got this. Okay, get rid of that little peel, that little sticker. Ugh. Okay. Okay, so now our build is ready. We're all good there. We'll undo this. Let's go to our top down so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Everything's just open and easy to get to. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. Bella Matt, thank you very much for the sub. There we go. Okay, cool. So here is this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw this in here. First, I'm going to get this stuff undone. We actually have the ability to add another fan down here. I forgot about that. If we wanted to. There we go. So we've got all of the case stripped. To him, dad jokes are just jokes. That is true. That is true. That's pretty funny. I like that. I understand, Freaky. I understand. Because when they're done, you just get so much into such a small space. Okay, here we go. Let's pop this in here. There we go. Okay, let's grab our screws. This is a mini ITX, not a micro ATX board. Forgot about all this extra stuff it comes with, so you can make things different and better. So much, there's actually, I forgot how much flexibility there is in this case. There is so much flexibility in this case. There we go. Hey, what's up, Filth Pig? It's good to see you. How are you? Oh, it's pretty rigid. Yeah, this is like a nice, solid, it's a very solid build. Our full review is available if you want to go take a look at it. We've done thermals in this case. It's a great case. It's not as straightforward to build in as, like, say, for instance, the height revolt, but I wanted to make sure it was like small. This felt a little bit more like it fits in a home theater space, right? But you do have other options if you want to do something similar, like the height revolt or the Meshalicious, the SSUPD Meshalicious. It's a very popular case right now. There we go. And I love how well tooled this is. The other thing too that's really nice, and I don't know if you saw this, but at the front, something that this case does, and I'll show you right here, is this, which is like a little hub. So for RGB and things like that, you can just plug everything into this, which makes it really easy if you add extra fans and stuff like that. And RGB, so your hub is just right here, and then all of this plugs directly into your motherboard. So it's nice in that regard too. Okay, let's go ahead and plug this in just because it's fun. There we go. GPU is plugged in. Now, one thing I have a tendency to do is just once I have this done, is I will go ahead and put in the PSU, because it's just easier to do all of the cables at one time in a small form factor build versus trying to do them all separately. And I am going to go ahead, just because we have so many, I am going to go ahead and add, I should be able to fit here, so I'm going to plan on adding a 120 millimeter fan to the bottom of this. And what the plan is to basically have air just blow all the way through. Maximizing for airflow. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. There we go. Okay. There we go. So we'll use a Lian Lee. You know what? I did... Yeah, so I'm going to do intake from the top, exhaust through. So we'll be doing intake. So I have this the right way. So this is set to exhaust like I want it to be. Okay, so this is going to go down here and basically sit like that. Okay, so there is that. Put all these away, and then we're going to get our PSU installed and get all of our wires hooked up. Look at all those people throwing stuff towards the build mat. Oops, dropped the screw. Ugh. Okay, let's grab our PSU. So the only thing I will need, I'm going to go ahead and use, I'm going to assume I'm going to need a single SATA. Yeah, so I'll have 1 and 2 from here. There we go. Our little tiny, you guys like tiny motherboards, here's your tiny PSU. There we go. There we go, and then we'll grab, just because they give you some. There we go. It's going good, Bobby. How are you, man? Yeah, it's a cute 850 watt PSU, which I like that we have 850 watt PSUs now. And they can be cute. That's what we need more of. Cute, small form factor parts. Am I right? Yeah, that tiny thing puts out 850 watts. Yes, it does. Okay, so I need that. I don't need that. Don't need that. Need this. And I'll need one of these. I'm not gonna do both. Okay. Okay. Think I have everything I need out of the box. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, tiny PSU put together time. Everybody likes tiny PSU put together time, right? There we go. Oh, one more little one. There we go. Okay. You prefer RGB time? RGB time? Yeah, there's not a ton of RGB in this build for sure. Okay, so we're gonna do video because we don't want to do a ton of like always got to consider cable management. That's like a huge one for us. We don't want a ton of extra cables. Udine! Oh, hey Robey, I'm saving up to build my second computer. I have 2,200 Canadian budget. Do you think a 3070 fit in that? $2,200 Canadian. I'm sorry I didn't see the note, Bella. 2,200 Canadian. I think so. I think a 3070 should fit in that. Yes. I actually feel very confident in that. And Udini, thank you very much for the sub. It's funny because I don't know how Canada, I don't know if Canada parts are worse or less expensive, so I'm guessing yes. Still throwing the VIP dad in there, that's good. Okay, here's our little tiny PSU. There's our tiny PSU here. I like tiny PSUs. Look at how much room we got, guys. I love it. I love it. I want more of it. Okay, let's grab our screws. So Jeff, I think yes. I think if it's 907 Canadian, you should be able to put the other parts together. I think you do like a 12600. Very similar to what we're building here. Again, one of the things that we have that's so pricey on this build is the storage. Yeah, I think you could do it for sure. You know, that's like really the wrong size for these. Yes, it does, Kurosaki. This is the Lian Q58 that comes. It comes with cup holders. And I'm really sorry for missing that note. I feel bad. You asked a question. I should have saw that. Whoa, TJC, 10 gifted subs. Thank you, my friend. He's making it, guys. We are now at 691. We're getting in close to that. I want to try and hit 1,000 today, if we can, because that means that puts the giveaway in reach for a week. Thank you very much, TJC. I even dropped it a little bit because of us being sick. Get rid of that. Thank you, TJC. We have not tried it yet, not on our show. We have the 66. Our review of the 6650 is getting ready to come out because of sickness, but not the 6950. Yeah, but you can, I mean, like, even if it's 907 Canadian, you can do the other parts with a 1 terabyte NVMe drive, an 850 watt PSU, or even a 750 watt PSU, and a CPU and motherboard for less than, it's like 500 bucks. So even 600 Canadian, that still feels like that would fit within the budget. Okay, so there's all of our screws. Our thing is in. So I'm going to start working on here is getting our big cables hooked up. The ones that are going to take up the most room. And then we'll go from there. Because if I get these in and cable managed, it becomes a whole lot easier. Though we have some cables there that are going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Oh, can I take the bottom off? I think you can, right? No, you can't. Those VRMs are so tall. I wonder if I'm going to be pinching myself, being angry at myself here pretty soon about this. Oh, what I can do is do this. No, I don't know if I want to do that. But I can, just for the sake. Actually, I can do this, and then I'll just run all of the other ones off of that fan hub, which would be fine, because then they'll all run as the CPU heats up. That's actually okay. Now, once I get this done, the next prediction is going to come up, guys. And the prediction is going to be, is will I use an even or odd number of zip ties on cable managing this build? So that is the question that we'll have. And Blondie, we can run that. It can like go for a while because I mean that's going to be the next one. We're not going to really have another one before that. This is not the easiest thing to plug in, by the way. This is why I'm doing it now when I can, before putting all these other cables on top of it. I can see over here. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, so what I was doing is I was just getting those cables plugged in because they're a pain. But it's done, so we're good. Okay, another cable here, big one, is this one. There's like a lip here which makes this a little bit harder. Well, no. So the question I have, I will start it. Run it. No. We want it. Can we run it? Like, how long do you have to fill in the answer? I don't know if 5 minutes is enough time. You probably want to wait until I actually start doing any cable management then, and then you can tell me what. But like, how much time do we have before we have like? Can we like? It's just whenever we're done, then we can do it. No, Blondie. So the question I have is, if I want to do it, can we give you an answer in like 35 minutes, or does it have to be? Basically, people can predict, and then how much time until we can put in till we have the. Oh, I can leave it till you're done. Okay, yeah. So give him like 60 seconds to make a call, odd or even. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, guys, is just getting all of our cables plugged in. And then we'll get them all controlled here in a minute. I'm going to try and do as much into this as humanly possible. Okay, so that's going to go there. So this is going to go across and over. I wonder if I can use the flat ones for this. Just realized I don't know if I can. Okay, so this is our USB-C. Okay, there's USB-C. And then we have somebody mowing their yard. This is our power switch and stuff, front panel. Which is usually over here. Is that it right there this time? Okay, I got to see which one the front panel is. I don't know where it's at on this board. And I don't want to just guess. Not that kind of guy. Okay, with looking at the instructions. Okay, just gonna find where find out where our front panel connector are. I believe it's 17. That's what I thought it was. So there it is, 17. So we're gonna move this, hook this up, which is right here. If somebody can actually let her know. I mean, again, I don't shop in Canada very often. It feels like it's reasonable. I mean, I can spend feels like it's reasonable, but if I'm wrong, I apologize. I don't, like I said, I don't know for sure. It feels like yes, might be no. Okay, this is our... There we go. Okay, so that's all plugged in now. What else am I missing? This is... Oh, this is so you can do the hot swappable SATA. I'll add it anyway, just because. Why not? Because it's hot swappable. That's kind of cool. Just one of the cool little perks from this case. Okay, let's see how nice. Now I want to run this backwards too. Where is our power cable? So all our front panels are plugged in for our power cable here. Motherboard's basically hooked up now. Okay, and we'll make sure we turn it on now. There we go. Okay, now we have a couple spots to hide cables, which is actually pretty cool. The other thing we have is we actually have this spot down in here where we can hide some cables as well. But right now what I'm gonna look at is gonna see how much of this stuff I can actually get into these zip tie holders over here, which is like probably one of the best ways to just cable manage here. So just rotate these down. There we go. I'll zoom in so you guys can see a little bit of what I'm doing here. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, one of the things I like to do is put all these things back here. Now we'll just zip tie them together so they stay held open. And then when I'm done getting all my parts in here, doesn't need to be anything crazy. It's just enough to hold all this stuff so it doesn't keep flopping in on me. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So there we go. Now that's open. Now what I'm going to start doing is getting this stuff even and in here. What is this? Oh, there's our HD audio cable. Haha, something was hidden. And this is going to go way over here too. Okay. Okay, so now okay, let's get this. Okay, now is the part where I have to start getting skillful to clean this up. Oopsie. What's up, Portal? How are you? Trying to get our working on getting our build cleaned up and cable managed here. The beginning of the hard work. And not everybody appreciates the hard work, but some people do. Okay, now start working on this part. And this part is about just getting as much of this cable into this section here. Okay, that's not going anywhere. And again, we want to just get it kind of clean here, so see if I can do this on the other side. I'll hook this up last. There we go. Key here is to get as much of this into this as humanly possible. Oh shoot. Why did I do that, Robey? I accidentally ran that on the wrong side. That does not help me at all. Thought I was on to starting something and then you mess up something kind of critical there. I had this thing beginning. And I'm saving all the zip ties, guys. See what even number we get up. So we have we've done 3 so far. Oh, yeah, because we've done 3 so far. Okay, let's do this again. We might have it in USB, so hopefully we don't. We'll find out when we do the AIO, but some of this is just me guessing. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can start to get this formed again. We'll hook this up last. Making sure I didn't get any secret message from my team saying I've done something dumb or anything like that, but nope. Still on track here. Okay, here's what we're going to do here. Again, that's a nice clean looking one right here. There we go. Nice one there. This is just about cable planning at this point in time. want to, probably best to, can I get this out? Small form factor builds just take a lot of time to just kind of get figured out. And then now that I know how the main cables run, I can work on making these look nice. This is what I want to do. The whole goal is to just make this look super clean from the side. Takes a little bit of patience. There we go. Cleans that up. Do here for this middle thing. Okay, that should be your middle. That should be our middle right there, because I don't think those aren't going to double over like that. And then once we get these done, then we can do the big cables in here. And then get that, basically these put around. There we go. Okay. And then what we're going to do here is just keep these clumped. Use these bigger cables for this. Actually, I want to include this one in there. There we go. And now that'll go right there. There we go. Okay, so that holds that in. See, we're starting to get a nice good clump here of clean cables. What we want. Okay, now we just have this little group to figure out. The way to do that is to just create a nice little, actually, I do best to, what I want to do with this. Go. I don't want to pull that too much. Okay, so that takes care of this. These will be done kind of clean up down here. Get this out of the way, and then we'll actually have most of these cables clean. And I wonder if I might move these underneath the PSU and then it'll be hidden even from the front here. Okay. So we've got our little wire harness now, guys. This gets all the cables kind of grouped together. Okay, so there's our little wire harness. Okay, there's all the dead cables combed, so get the dead ones thus far. Okay, so now what we can do to hide this nastiness here. Take this. Okay, so I can hide this. I can do this one. I can get this one out of the way because this is not gonna. This is gonna get right. Oh, I want this way up though. Ooh, this needs to be way up though because I want to make sure we can get that fan in here. There we go. That would look good. Okay. Oh, shoot, guys. There you go, okay. There we go. Trying to rotate this down so it looks good. There we go. Last one. Okay, so that takes care of that. That'll hide that. And then we have our CPU cable. That'll hide the bottom of this. There we go. And one more. One more, guys. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we have if I can get, I should be able to. Yeah. So this is to make this look clean. We're gonna leave that alone. These, and we'll have that hole here. This, we're gonna run this into this little gap down here. So it's off the bottom. Takes care of that. We'll hide in the gap there. Then we'll do this one more right here. I just want to get this off of the... Okay. Okay, so that takes care of that. That'll hide all those. Now, these will go into the... Now I have to see what this plugs into still, like on the AIO side. We don't know if it needs something yet, but we'll have this hooked up, and then this is for the GPU. Tight this together just to get it so it stays tight. There we go. This is just to keep this low and off of the bottom. Okay, so then what we have here is a very nice looking front here. So we have everything in a nice clean clump here. There we go. And then I'll pull that down. Okay, so there you go. Everything looks clean and clumped. We got this that still needs to get plugged in all the way, but we have a very clean looking build right now, and then it hides all these cables too. So I think that looks pretty good, right? Then we have our power cable, which we can actually run through here and up. This is how it looks thus far. And again, this whole lower part will be covered by a, I think it's, yeah, this will be actually mesh, so you won't even see this lower part, so. Yeah, we just want it tidy. Okay, let's grab our normal set of, not those. Ugh. Sometimes this is where I wish that we had more, what would probably end up helping this a ton would be like cable mod cables or something, just nicer looking cables. But one more of these right here just to. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, there'll be mesh over the bottom, so we'll be good. Okay, let's go and get our AIO mounted, and then I want to see how, if I throw this, because again, trying to get a fan down here. So if all these are in here, running up, how does our fan fit? Not good at all. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do the fan down here. Yeah, because I'd have to like I'd have to find a different way to hold this, and it's like even if this is all the way sealed, so we're not going to be able to do a fan at the bottom, which is okay. I mean, it still feel like for a 12600K it wasn't really necessary, but I was going to try. Okay, let's get our AIO put together and go from there. Okay, so AIO time. Okay, here's our fans. These really nice MSI fans. Thing, and where's the final part? There we go. AI, that's right, Cappy. Oh, Hydrate from Blondie. See what we got. Let's take a look. We got VIP, and Hydrate. So I'll do a Hydrate right now. Feels like a good one. Nice time to check in. Let's grab a Hydrate. Hydrate. Okay. Hydration time completed. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go ahead and mount my AIO. What's coming off the pump? Pretty much nothing, huh? Interesting. Okay, so I don't need this. It's AMD. I don't need this. Don't need that. I do need these. I do need this. Let's see if we need that. Oops. Okay. So coming off the pump is pretty much okay. That's the pump. That's the pump. Thing. So that's all there is, and then the pumps all run off of that. This is just the cold plate, so there we go. I want to see something in terms of, where's my book? It's in here. Usually it's one of those things I'm trying to remember because I remember always a good thing to look at this. Yeah, so it wants fans on the other side. They're pull. Okay, so this is what I thought. Okay, so I wonder if these are, look. Looking at the instructions for the well, that's not going to work. That's not going to be the same. That's not how we do that. Okay, so this is saying that's TRX. That's actually more akin to, so I'm going to go with the 2066, but it doesn't show anything specifically for. That's the LGA 1700 bracket. So I'm assuming that we're going to do it just like that one, like the LGA one. Okay. You guys are probably wondering what I'm talking to myself about. Basically, I'm trying to figure out, I was looking at the instructions to see how to install the AIO, and the method that they're showing looks like it's similar to it's not like the 115X. So I think they want me to do it just like the just with this. Trying to get it up so you guys can see a little bit more about what I'm doing here. Here we go. Okay, let's get the wow stick. Okay, there we go. It's on now. Okay, we'll figure that part out. Just wanted to see how to run the cables here. Oh, thank you. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, that's how I think we want it right there. Okay, so that'll go just like that. We want it to blow air through. Blow air through. This is going to be interesting because these case screws, the fans they gave you for this, the screws they gave you for this have little tops on them. Oh no, they don't. Okay, we're good. We're good. Never mind. I was panicked there for a second. These are just gonna fall because I gotta get the screws out. Okay. This might look like organized chaos, and in this case it is. But I wanted to mount the bracket first. And I'm okay with it. It's my build type. There we go. Question is are these long enough to run all the way through? Yes, okay, they are. Okay, that takes care of that one. All we just got to get them in is each side. What bad link is Blondie giving you guys? There we go. Okay, there, it takes care of that one. There we go. Once we can get these in, then we should be good. Okay. Hey guys, we did it. We actually got the thing mounted. Just some Google Map places to my house, yeah. Go. Last screw, and then we'll tighten it down. Guys, 193 of 500. Let's get those likes. Hey, Nephilim, thank you very much for the sub. Okay, just gonna tighten these down. Okay. There we go. Wait. Are you telling me I put the bracket on backwards? Is there really a right way and wrong way to put this bracket on? No! That's not fair. It's not universal, guys. You have to put it the right way. Why? That took so much time. Oh, that's fun. Isn't that fun for me that I found out that you have to do it the other way? Luckily, the WoW stick for the win. Yeah, 8 screws later. Yeah, I know. I didn't know that was. I didn't know that. Like, I thought this was like one. I thought this was like one bi-directional, but it's not. So nope. Sorry about that, guys. Just missed that. Even I make mistakes. So I make mistakes all the time. So head over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Hit that thumbs up button. And while you're over there, like and subscribe. That's also useful. You can like our fractal review that just came out today. So you can get to catch that new content as it comes live. Hopefully it just works. This would be pretty amazing if it just worked. Looks like they're still lined up, which is pretty amazing. Wow, okay, that worked. Now, I might have to move this a little bit more centered. Okay. There we go. Okay, that should be lined up now. What's up, Marino? How are you, man? Okay, there we go. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, guys. Wow stick to the rescue. Thumb-powered wow stick, even. Not even using my primary finger. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think put one of these in just to make sure that we're good, and then I'll figure out the cables and all that stuff. Now I gotta tighten that. I can get it down. So. Feels like that should be okay. Just gonna put this one down, and then we'll work on the tubes. We can do all we have is a GPU after this, guys. Feels like that's okay. I can't really do anything else. Is there like that? That's going to be the best way for the thing to fit. So that's that. These seem okay. Everything there. We got plenty of room. We just got to run a couple cables. We got to run our got a little bit of loose. Okay. Got to run our fan cables to here from this other side, because that's going to control all of our fans. And then the pump one will be a little bit different. And we got plenty of room back here for our GPU. Okay, so this and this go to the front. And I have to run the hub on this other one to the other side. We're just going to run this up here. Oh, shoot. There we go, there's one. Okay, so there's those. Gotta get these just cleaned up and nice. I wonder if I actually should probably run them this way and then control them up here where they're hidden from the rest of the universe, because that way they look nicer. We all want about nicer, right? That's what you want. You want nicer. Clean. There you go. Then we're going to do the rest of this like way up front, so it's out of the way of the visible stuff. Not visible. So we're just going to make a place here to hide the cable. There you go. Should be okay. Oh, calm down there, Ruby. Just shot that way off. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of that. So now that's cleaned and out of the way. Okay, let me get this little mess cleaned up, guys, and then we'll finish this. I'm just gonna get these extra screws that don't belong, that I don't need for this anymore, and just kind of get the workspace a little bit cleaned up here. It's a little abominable right now. It's not fair. It's not the way we want it. I feel gross. I feel dirty. Somebody says I need to stretch. I'll do that too. Get all this stuff out of the way. You guys are rock stars. I appreciate you so much for sticking with me thus far. I've been focused like a PC building Olympian. Whole thing weighs 7 pounds. Okay, we're gonna stretch. We're gonna come back. We're focused. Yeah. It's tight. It is a tight build. But we're making it look good. Okay. Done our stretching. See, this is going to go down here, which is fine. Work on that here in a minute. Okay, what we have left is our GPU, and then we have our pump cable. This is to run the pump for the AIO. If I can find a cool way to run this. Get this run in the right place, because I think it's not in a good spot. I need this to go down here, so actually has to run through the back here. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Maybe any way to run this down through here, maybe. There's always this one cable, this one that like ends up being like the, hey, one cable I had to figure out, and it's going to be this one, which, I mean, it's not PWM, so it should just be a read. Well, no, it's got to be more than a read. Well, given that it's actually, the thing is I could run it to this front, because if it's just going to run at max, then it's fine. It's not reading anything. This just makes the pump run at full speed. It only has one speed, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to run this to the front. Never mind. And just do that. That's the right thing to do here, because this can just run to the front and with the other ones and be fine. Because it's not a PWM. It's just a... Okay. That doesn't count because we've already... That doesn't count because it's already been used. So I just got to make sure that doesn't mess up the bedding, because that one is already accounted for with the tail. Hey, Luke Beardwalker, thank you very much for the sub. Come on, just get in there. There we go, okay. So this is just to get this out of the way. Have it up in the area. And Mel Archivals, thank you very much also for the sub, guys. Don't forget, we have... I'll go through the giveaways here in a second, since we're getting really close to the end of the build and all that sort of stuff. So I'll take a minute and go through the giveaways and all that stuff here in just a second. Get this last zip tie in, and then we'll be in good shape, because we just want to have everything be hidden and clean. There you go. Okay, so that takes care of that one. And then I'm just gonna zip tie it up here. Keep it hidden from our below. There you go. Okay. So now our build looks like this. Looks nice and clean. Actually pretty happy with how this looks. So the side's done over here. The other side is looking good too. I think what I might do, now that all this is hooked up, I'm going to take this one right here and there we go. Okay, so there's all that, and we're good there. Okay, so everything's done. All we got to do now is the end, which one thing that I did learn is that I only have one of these, so I can just basically clean this up, put this away, and all we have is our GPU. I do not have any of those, Jack. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about giveaways while we're just cleaning up the last bit of this. So here's what we got left. So we're going to try and hit 500 likes over on the YouTube at youtube.com/Robeytech. So go on over, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like and subscribe button while you're at it. Because once we hit 500 or like 450 or somewhere around there, we'll give away 2 $25 Newegg gift cards. So that's one. The other thing too is we have the 3070 giveaway for the month of May. We're going to be announcing the winner for April next week. We're behind because of the COVID hit. So we'll be doing that on Saturday. We'll be announcing the winner for that. So if you guys are like, well, what about last month? Well, that's when we'll basically do that announcement. And then also down in the corner, you'll see, down in this corner, you see 694. If we get to 2,000 subs during the month of May, we'll actually give away a full PC. We got a full PC ready to go, and the moment we hit that, we'll basically give a PC away. So that's the last bit right there, is just that PC giveaway that we're trying to do as well. And so that's like kind of our subathon. We're going to be doing one of those as well. So you get kind of double duty for at least for this month and for next month with the for this month and next month with your subs, because not only are you entered to win, are you entering to win the 3070 Ti, you're potentially unlocking that full PC giveaway that we're doing as well. So all you got to do is, if you have your Amazon Prime, use your free Amazon Prime sub. You get one of those for free. If you subscribe at tier 1, you get 3 entries. If you subscribe at tier 2, you get 5 entries. If you subscribe at tier 3, you get 10 entries. And then if you want to get extra entries towards that 3070 Ti giveaway, you can just do stuff like gift subs. It's 1 entry per gifted sub. Now, if you will get extra entries toward the PC giveaway if you're a subscriber as well. And tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 subscribers get extra entries for giveaways. So I mean, not only that, but you will actually have more chances as a subscriber to win that PC giveaway, which I fully believe we will unlock. So that is that's all the giveaways that are happening. And then finally, at the very end of the show, when we close it out, what we do is head on over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Leave a comment. Let us know feedback, positive, negative, whatever. And then as long as you have an email in your YouTube profile, you're entered to win $25. It's worldwide, just as long as you can accept Venmo or PayPal. So that is all the giveaways that are happening today on the stream. I'm just seeing if there's any other questions. And we're at 222 of 500, guys. I'm trying to see if there was a way. I don't know how there would be a way. I'd have to find a new way to do this pump. I might be able to put this sideways, but I mean, those cables are so tall. I think getting this, and even with the extra room, it's mostly, I didn't have a place to plug in this cable, this thing anyway, but I'm just trying to see if I can get a little bit of additional cooling out of this. Oh. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, that cable, that thing's not gonna go. Okay, well, that's okay. We don't really need it. It's okay. I was just gonna see if I could get it to happen. Oh, my pump did not fail. My temps were high due to low lake of flow. So, is everybody enjoying the stream? Are you guys having a good time? Enjoying what's happening here? If I had a nice thin fan, that would probably be better. I had like a thinner fan, like a thin AF or something like that, versus like a big thick fan. That would actually end up working a whole lot better. Good. I'm glad you are, SRT. It's all that matters, buddy. Okay, so put this away. And let's go to, we don't need this. We don't need this. Okay, so let's get our GPU in. We don't need this. I'm glad everybody's having a good time. That's what we want. We want people to have a good time and enjoy the stream. That is important, very important to me. Okay, so we got that there. Let's grab our GPU and go from there. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the build. The build's almost done. Looks pretty clean. Through the back area, the problem is that even like they're not short enough. I know what you're saying, like running them back. I'm having a good time. You're saying running it here. Let me go to top down so you can see what we're saying here. You're saying running them along here and then having that there. The problem is that that's what I was originally going to do, but this cable, the way that it works, it doesn't have enough length to create that, and we'd still have the same problem with the GPU. And the thing is like also it's just like the length of these are really high. So it almost feels like this PSU needs to go up, but I understand why they don't have it that way because of then it becomes like really unearthly or unwieldy for the cable. I mean, it doesn't need it. It's only a 12600K. It's got plenty of cooling with a 240 AIO. It's not like this is going to be struggling the way that we have it right now. So unwieldy. So I'm feeling okay about it. But yes, that would be another potential way to maybe run it, but I'm not overly worried about it. If I had like a much warmer GPU or PSU, I'd probably care, but I'm not. It does not run warm. I mean, you can pretty much air cool a 12600K with your breath. Okay, so let's get our GPU in and then go from there. No, I always love it when people give or try and think of solutions, because sometimes I miss stuff and it happens. So never feel like you can't say, hey, what about this or what about this? I appreciate that. That's why I do this live, right? We all learn together. I've only built in this case once. Okay, let's open up our GPU. The Ventus 3070Ti. There we go. Oh, this doesn't even need this. Cappy. I think Hype Train is unlocked, by the way, guys. So we can get that second Hype Train, too. Maybe Super Robey can cool it with his super breath. That's right, my super breath. People want to try and unlock the Hype Train? Okay, I'm not going to use that, because that won't fit anyway. Psycho, what do you think of the build? Thank you, SRT. The deep cool ones are fine. I don't mind the castles are great. Psycho's happy, that's all that matters. It's fire in a good way, not in a heat way. Okay. Should have plenty of room, yeah. I wonder, I'm gonna see something real quick, guys. I'll be right back. 1 second, I'm gonna check for something. Let's see if we can come back to a hype train, guys. Try and grab some of these flat things that'll just make this look better. So the build looks cleaner. I like clean looking builds. The question is, what do to do with them all? Yeah, this should be in. Okay. I hope these work on this. I hope these work. We bought a bunch of these. So these are power like sandwich things. But it just depends on which direction they gave us. And some work for EVGA and some don't, and so yeah, these are the other way. Dang it. And so what it would allow me to do is just have it be flat, but they have theirs the other way. Which is unfortunate. Okay. I keep trying to use these things and I keep having the wrong ones. They're great for EVGA, not great for MSI. Hoping that we'd finally get to use them and make the build look nice, but I mean, not that it's not going to look nice, it just makes it look a little bit cleaner. Because those cables are hidden. I need a long one. Okay. I'll make that work here in a minute. I'm just going to get our screws undone here. Assuming it's this one and this one. Okay. There we go. Oh. Okay. That's not what I was expecting, but that should still work actually. Should have room to put it down there. Okay, cool. Wasn't how I kind of thought it was going to work, but it works that way, which is a little bit of a surprise, so. Vicar of Mayhem, thank you very much. Okay, let's see if we can get this to go down. That's going to work. Just trying to make the side look better. Thank you, Vicar. Bam, 256. Just got to get like 2 or 3 more people to get it in there, and then we'll unlock our hype train. Okay, that looks pretty clean. What if I can do here to... Yeah, you can do to make this look a little bit cleaner. I mean, the ideal thing is if I can get this to stick right here. I might be able to zip tie that. I'm just working on the power cable. Everything else looks good actually, and it looks clean and all that sort of stuff. I just have this issue with this like dangling power cable here. It's just kind of weird. Might be able to get a zip tie right there. And then that'll make that look a whole lot better actually. Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Okay guys, we're close. Okay, so there is the final, feels like it's good. So there's that side, and then the other side. Oh, it looks like we got some, no peels on that. And then the other side looks like this. So again, pretty clean and tidy all the way across the board. Feels that way anyway. So everything's like nice and clean there. Build looks clean and simple there, and so it looks, I mean, all in all, like I think it actually came out looking quite nice, right? For like all the cables look bundled, all the cables look straight. And again, this will actually have, well, the only place we'll have glass, which is weird, is at the top. And so we'll have, so the two top parts will be the part that'll be the so we can get let's get the panels back on. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. So there's that part of the build. Flip it over to the other side. Don't grab from there. Isn't helping me. Because we definitely don't want to have the glass in front of the GPU, because we want to make sure that it's not being starved, and that will not help GPU temps. So there you go, there's your GPU. Now we aren't going to take the glass off of this build. Main reason being is that because we ship, we keep the glass on, because if that keeps it, if like there's an issue with shipping. And there it is. There is the build, 100% done and good to go. So there's that. There we go. Last part is just getting the top on. I think I'm doing something wrong here. No, it pops in. No, it pops there. There we go. Let's put our side screws on. Goes right there. So all that stuff is now inside of this build. Hey, Dopey5007, thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate it. So now you can just lift this up. There we go, and then I guess this doesn't. Oh. I guess you can't. I thought you could. Oh, I forgot. I guess you have to unscrew this to lift it. Then you can just lift this up. So there is our build right there with all of its glory. So there it is right there. There's the build for there. And then, so yeah. It's going to take some, it's going to have to take some tightness to get that. There we go. There it is. Okay. Why is this not going on? Feels like it's not snapping in. Why does it feel like these pegs are way too small for this plug here? No, and you really have to give it a push. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do our count. Then once we do our count, we'll do our deals real quick. Play our little sponsored ad one more time, and then we'll turn it on, and then we'll have giveaways. Let's see if we can get that last. Let's see if we can get that last hype train going, guys. Let's see if we can get the last hype train going, and then we'll do the giveaways and all that sort of stuff. So let's see if can we get that last one going. What are these two screws here? They go on the bottom? I don't. Okay. There we go. There's all the extra parts. Looks like there's two screws that can go down there. Maybe they are. Maybe they go down here. I don't know why they go there, but sure. Let's put them in. The extra, yay! Skyrock Freak, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Vicar of Mayhem, thank you very much for the 200 bits. Let's see, 2 more things, guys, and we'll make it happen. Steel Gray Rider, 1 community sub. There we go. 2 more, and then we should unlock it, and then we'll be good. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to count how many. See, Steel Gray Rider dropping 1 more. It's got to be people, different people though. So let's see, can we get somebody else to pop something in there? Vicar is trying. When we do unlock it, we'll actually be pretty far along. Okay, this is not good. This is good. Don't need this anymore. Couple more. B-Mock dropping 1 gifted sub. 1 more. There it is. Storm Fist for the win. Let's get that second level 5 going. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to count. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, guys, 29. So the number was odd today. 29 zip ties were used. So odd number, 29, guys, 29, odd. So if you bet it odd, you are winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner if you bet odd. Level 4 hype train, guys. Thank you very much. Darkwolf02, Psycho, 5 gifted subs. Space Tunes Play. Thank you very much. Pinpin Blue 323. Steak Highfield, 200 bits. So lots of things. 711. Wow, that's a number. 711. 711 subs. Towards the 2,000. We're definitely getting up there. 16.4 versus 5.2. So how many people said? Oh, a lot more odd. Okay, so a lot of odd. Okay. Interesting. So I don't know how, like, it's weird. Like, it's crazy to think that how that works. 3 minutes and 23 seconds, guys, left on the hype train. And then we'll, let me get let's do our deals and all that sort of stuff, and then we can go from there. Build looks really good. Actually, I think it came out great. I love how small this little box is, you know? Just so tiny. There's gonna be absolutely no, I mean, there might be a one light up in here when we turn it on, but there's not gonna be any, like, graphical love there for that or anything like that. Let's go through deals here in just a second. SRT 20 bits, thank you very much, my friend. In this group, mostly odd. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Ugh. Okay. Getting this packed up and ready for today's just deals. All we have is deals and then a little video, 1 minute video. And then we'll do giveaways. We're gonna get one more for this hype train. Come on, guys, 2 minutes, 16 seconds left. Congratulations, Brian, not Brian. You're missing 2 screws at the top. I'm missing 2 screws at the top. What 2 screws am I missing at the top? At the top of where? The top of the build? Oh, that must be where those screws are from. Oh, yes, you're right. I know what you're talking about. Yes, you're right. Okay, cool. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, thank you. I know exactly what you're talking about. Thanks. I was wondering where these are from. You shouldn't hear this at all. Oh, those screws. Sake Bomb Yum. 1 minute Vicar of Mayhem. There we go. Thank you for reminding. I was like, which? I couldn't remember where these were from. Come on, there. These screws, yes. Here. I was like trying to remember where these are from. Okay, they're in now. Thank you. Joe the Ripper, 1 month at tier 3. 51%, guys. We're almost through level 5. Okay, just closing all this stuff out. Let's close this, and here we go. Robey. It's not Larry edits. It's not. That was a mistake. It's just a 12600, not K. It's a 12600, not a 12600K. We replaced it. Og status 23, 1 gifted sub. We are now 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Siltman, I like the present icon. That's pretty cool. 267 to 500, guys. Don't forget to go over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Hit that thumbs up button too. See if we can get those last. I'd like to give away at least one. Maybe we can get to 300 or 400. There's 270 people on at. There's 270 people over at over on Twitch right now, and there's a bunch. The rest must be over. Hey, what's up, Andy? How are you, man? 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes and 55 seconds. See if we can get those last 40. That last 40%. And then we'll finish it out. Everybody enjoy the build. Okay, Shyrock Freak, thank you for the gifted sub. We're getting close. So close. Oh, it's a pawn shop. By the way, man, I super appreciate you retweeting all the deal stuff. That's pretty cool. Cappy dropping 100 bits, taking it to 71. We're at 720 towards that PC giveaway. Sternum 999 giving away 5 gifted subs. There it is right there. And Nordoil 400 bits. Sternum coming in clutch and finishing it out. Okay, so we're gonna go through. We'll do Robeytech deals. Let's just watch a word from our sponsor real quick. It'll just take a minute, and then we will be. We'll do the deals, and then we'll get right to it. Oops, one sec. I'm here. Don't worry. Just gotta pause the music. Here we go. Today's video is brought to you by Extra. Extra is a debit card that helps you build credit. So if you don't want to go the typical credit card route for building credit, that doesn't mean you miss out on building your credit. Extra is very easy to use and also incredibly simple to set up. You just connect it to your bank account, and when you make purchases using your Extra card, they spot you for those charges, and then Extra withdraws the funds that you owe on the next business day. The best part? At the end of the month, they total up all the transactions you used Extra for and report them to credit bureaus as credit-worthy payments. Oh, and as a bonus, you can still earn up to 1% in points on everyday purchases like Uber, Starbucks, or even paying your own bills, which you can then turn around and spend on Extra's reward store. No credit check, no interest, and you can still build credit. That's sound financial peace, and I don't know about you, but that helps me sleep very well at night. So start building your credit by using the link in the description below. Okay, so that's that sponsor. And then let's get our music going, and then let's go through deals real quick, and then we'll turn on the PC. $124%. Thank you very much for all of the support, guys. Okay, so let's go to game capture. So those of you who don't know, which, by the way, as of this weekend, the hope is as of this weekend, it will no longer be robeytechdeals.com. It will move to robeytech.com because there's obviously a lot more here than just our deal. So it will still become robeytech.com. So you can see things like we have our schedule on here. If you guys want to have me do a build, you can just hit this email link. Like, for instance, we're doing Psycho's build. That's a way to reach out and actually have me build a PC for you. And it also has, the other thing too is we have, for instance, all of our socials. So if you want to click on here, check out my socials, like for our Discord, Robeytech Live, all of our different YouTube channels, all that stuff is all located here. And then also our store is here too. So if you're ever interested in buying like, for instance, our mats or anything like that. That is all here too under the merch section. You can go down here and you can buy, there's our build mat. There's all of our other stuff that you will soon be able to turn channel points into as well. So that is there. Now, big thing here as well is if you ever find a build that you really enjoyed, you want to know how to build it, head over to Stream Builds, and the Stream Builds has all of the builds that you use. So for instance, here's the build. Yes, it's a 12600, not a 12600K, but here's the entire build that we built today and all the components. So if you're like, oh, I'd like to build that same PC or any of our other builds, they're all here and located for you to check out and see what parts we put in there, which is actually pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what Stream deals. Currently, Tom's on an airplane, so he's not here to check him out, but let's see what he pulled out for today. So, Samsung 980 Pro, the 2 terabyte version. Right now it's on sale, $249.99. That is a great deal for this. That was a lot less than what we paid for the one that's actually in here today. But anyway, 2 terabyte, $249.99. The Gigabyte M28U, you've seen me do the review on this. We're checking out. It was a little bit pricey, but coming down to $549.99. Currently, that's a great deal on a 4K UHD with a KVM monitor. This has it's IPS, 1 millisecond gray to gray, HDR ready, and it's FreeSync Premium Pro. The MAG B660 Tomahawk, the EVGA, from Neon Genesis Evangelion. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this to come out. We built with this motherboard with Box. Really, really cool motherboard if you want to check it out. Right now it's $218.88, and it is a limited run. The Razer Huntsman Elite full-size wired optical keyboard. I know a lot of people doing this. I know for one thing, a lot of people, these are always personal choices. Really, really like the optical, mechanical are the fastest in terms of gaming. It's what most pro gamers use, just mainly because optical switches are instant. Really, really good keyboard. A lot of people really like this, and it's like one of those ones. Anyway, it's $80 off, $119.99. Corsair RM850X, it's just one of the tried and true great gold PSUs, $124.99 over at Amazon. And then the XFX Speedster Radeon RX 6600. This is one of those great budget GPUs. We have a video coming out on late next week about choosing a budget GPU. I have no issues with the RX 6600. $299.99 is a fantastic price. It outperforms an RTX 3050. Just understanding some of the limitations obviously you get with Radeon, but for the most part, you're just not going to beat that deal in terms of performance to dollar. This is just such a great card. So anyway, those are the deals. Ones I'm most excited about, probably the 980 Pro, the 980 Pro and the motherboard. This purple motherboard is just sick looking. I just love the purple on it. And the one thing I like about this specific collaboration is that even if you put this in there and you weren't into Neon Genesis Evangelion, it doesn't look bad. The problem is it's a B660 board, so it's not you're going to be using any overclocking. But if you want to throw a 12700 or a 12600 in there without a K, would be completely okay. I'm not entirely sure why MSI decided to do like such a low end SKU for this, but yeah, it's one of those things I always have questions about in general. So those are the deals for today, and we're checking out. If you want to go get them up, pick them up while you got a chance. To Town Scott, thank you for the resub. Cappy, also thank you, Tier 1. 12-month, man. Happy 1 year this month. I'd actually like the Gigabyte monitor and like the HDR can be, and while the gate for $550, yes. Yes, you're absolutely right on that. Wait, Tom, are you on? How are you? Are you just on the plane? Just on your phone? Tom is here. He's just on the plane on his stream. So that's what's going on. So look at Tom, dedicated to the thing. He will be here, by the way. You guys will get to see him on Saturday's stream. So he will be here in the office on Saturday. So real quick, let's go ahead and get this turned on. I know that's the big moment. So let's make sure that all of the work we did is actually going to pay off. So let's go ahead and get the components here and turn it on. That's what we want to know. Where's our power cable? That's not the right one. Where's the cable? That's not the power cable. Where's the power cable? Oh, there it is. I was like, where's our power cable? Okay, cool. Tom's not in airplane mode. He's in airplane beast mode. Okay, here we go. So here it is. It's a lot heavier than when we first built it. But here is the moment of truth. Display port, there's HDMI. Okay. Power. And there's a LAN. Oop, I see link light already. From your throne? Oh no. Well, I mean, hey, you know what? As long as you're loving life, I'm okay with it. Okay, I would put it into mood mode, but there's not gonna be a whole lot of pomp and circumstance when we turn this on, but let's go ahead and hit the power. Okay. I see lights. I'm trying to see if there's anything lit up. There's like absolutely no lights outside of the motherboard light. There's like, it's on. It is on, by the way. I'm trying to see if we get a post or anything like that. Okay, I'm getting a white light. There's a green light. That's usually a post sign. Oh, and there it is, guys. Boom. Just like that. No issue. It's in and it's good. It is, yeah, it is stealth in the best possible way. But there it is. Both our NVMe SSDs. There is our Intel our 12600 with a B660i, our 32 gigs of DDR5, and there's the storage. There it is right there, post, no problem whatsoever. And I think it came out looking super clean, and it is very quiet. You can hardly hear this thing, which is awesome. So I really do like these friends. So there it is right there, guys. If I may ask, what is the last time you can't get a compute? What was the last time? So it was Mod Monday. So that's a great question. It was Mod Monday, 2 Mod Mondays ago, 1 Mod Monday ago, and that PC is here. And Saturday we're going to be fixing it. So that was the last time the PC freaking just was dead. Like we plugged it all in. So we're going to be doing on Saturday, we're going to be doing a Can He Fix It episode, and we're going to be fixing that PC. Gigabyte has sent me a new motherboard and stuff. So tune in on Saturday because we're going to be just fixing it right there. So, yeah. Yeah, Dr. Robey, but that was the last time we had one that didn't post. Before then, it doesn't happen very often. I think, I don't know, what would my tech specialist say? 1 in every 20? Maybe 1 in every 20 PCs? Maybe 1 in 30? No, I'll do it on the stream. BMOC, he'll be here, but no, he'll do it on the stream. We do have some builds for Tom to do, though, if he wants to. When was the last time you had a PC just break on me? Ooh. So we did have a commission that I did for a little gentleman, and he, during a lightning storm, left his PC in, and the power supply fried itself. I talked his dad into walking him through, and luckily all it was the power supply. But I think that was the last time I had one that just broke. So 296 guys. Let's see, can we get to 400? Just head on over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to do that. I'd love to give that last thing away. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Yeah, in this case, it's usually it's like, I think it's like 1 in 30. I know I build more PCs than most people. So, but I'd say in episodes, very rarely do we end up having an issue. Can I get the PC, please? I really need one because I play on my school laptop. Sorry, Sinks, man. The best thing to do is enter the giveaways. We have the giveaway for the Bo-Katan build that is still live over at Newegg. That's still going. That's going all the month of May. So you can get in on that. Or just be here when we do the giveaway for hopefully for this PC that we're getting closer and closer to. It is completely blacked out. The PC is on. You can't hear anything. There are literally no RGB lights at all. This is how it looks when it's on. And it is very quiet. Yeah. Well, we got it built. I mean, and I think we made it look pretty good. Oh, it's okay, David. It's completely okay. You're totally fine. Yeah, we do, and I know somebody's saying, hey, I love this Mass Effect build back here. I keep forgetting to promote it. This build is available. We're changing up our set, so if you're interested in picking up this build, it's available $2,500. You can check, just search for Mass Effect Robeytech. You can see all the details on it. It's been used for 2 hours, so it's just sitting back here if somebody looks like. What performance looks like, so for us to do an OS and all that sort of stuff on it, it would take too much time. I mean, we already have, if you guys want to know, head on over to our tech specialist channel over at Discord and click on, there's a pinned thing where all of our benchmarks are available, so you can go look what a 12600 and a 3070 Ti would perform like anyway. So. Yeah, that's a good point, Pig Radio. Pig Radio says, you want a stealthy build, but for a home theater, in my opinion, anything flashing, blinky takes your eye off the screen. Originally, I told Psycho I was going to do one that like projected lights everywhere, and they were like, that sounds lame. Let's not do that. So, yeah. How was the build in? Also, do you have any thoughts on the Fantex Evolve Shift XT? So, Neil Langdon, we are actually doing a full custom water-cooled build in that in 2 weeks in the Shift XT. So I'm doing that in collaboration with myself, Ron from Blue Horse Studio and Liquid House. So you guys will be able to watch me put that whole thing together, but we're in the middle of planning and doing that build. This build wasn't that bad in. Like I said, the way that I do stuff is put in the MOBO, put in the PSU, do all your cable management, then add the AIO, and then from there, once that's done, do the GPU last. I just was very, very cautious about where I put stuff and just being thoughtful. But if you want to see my full review, and we've done a full build on it, we have videos on YouTube for both a white version and now this version. So we've done the build in this build twice. The work computer is much more flashy. Yes, Psycho, that work PC was very, wasn't it? Temps on this, I'm guessing, we'll have to see once I run it through here. I mean, I'm guessing it's probably under load. It'll be in the 50s or 60s. I would guess that no problem with a 240 AIO and a 12600. Yeah. Oh, Commander. Yeah, I know people like that. Yeah, so it's not gonna have any issues whatsoever. I have the white version of this case. We did a white version of this case. The one that we reviewed was white. And so that build, that review is up on our channel, and then also just the build is up on our channel of that if you want to check that out too. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that you guys think. How many likes are we at with YouTube right now? Make sure people go over and hit YouTube. I mean, yeah, if we were going to put an OS on it and stuff, it just would take too much time, guys. I know, Vicar. I realized that after you put that over there. Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad you like the nano leaves. 315, guys. Come on. Can we get to close to 400? So we're getting close, guys. Let's go. Head on over to twitch.tv/youtube.com/Robeytech. Hit that thumb up button, and then we'll do a giveaway. See, can we get to 350? That would be awesome. Thank you, Shyrock, for letting me know. What did you? Oh, I didn't know that you got a Hype Train logo. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you get a Hype Train logo when you are part of the Hype Train. It's okay, Vicar. Tiny, the Triena build with a 3 and an ATX, and I want a good air temps with possibly bottom fan intake. Would you recommend anything other than the 011 Evo D? Terratot, yes, there's great cases. The Fractal Torrent is fantastic. The Corsair 5000D is amazing. The Height Y60 is fantastic. So there's lots of options, and then some of those have better temps than the 011. The Fractal, the 5000D and the Fractal for sure. If you do an air-cooled base. Yeah, I like the Hype Train remote. It's okay. Thank you very much, Psycho. We'll get this finished up and get this out to you, and we'll run it through temps and stuff just to make sure it's good. But I'm not worried about it. Everybody say thanks, Psycho, for giving us a build for the show. Get some Psycho hype. So, oh, it's sorry about that. Yeah, sometimes the bot's a little overzealous. Sorry about that, Skyrock, Shyrock. When you think it's time to update our electrical grid to 240 states, own powerful computers can handle. I don't know, Golden Knight. I haven't even thought about that. So. Okay, well, guys, what are we at for likes on YouTube? If not, we're going to go ahead and just do this last giveaway for the, we'll do the giveaway for the Hype Train and then go from there. You guys are rock stars. I super appreciate all your stuff. Okay, so 334. We're super close. 15 likes, guys. Can we do it? And then we'll do this giveaway. This build came out great. And I like putting my hand over it because it's just shooting cold air. Oh, Jolt, dude, I see what you're saying. And remember, don't forget while you're over there, make sure you like and subscribe as well. It's getting there, guys. We're getting there. And then we'll do the two. We'll draw two winners. One for the Hype Train and one for the community for the YouTube. Did we get a dad joke? Yes, we did. Ogre status, ogre stat. But just because, I'll give you another one. I once got fired from a canned juice factory. Apparently, I couldn't concentrate. That was good. That was good. We're so close on this giveaway on the thing. Yeah, that one was a good one, right? 347, 3 away. It's okay, Roncor. We'll get 3 more, and it's fine. One more. We need 2 more. Thank you, Christian. Yeah, I've heard that one. I used to do that one. My sister was so dumb. Every time, my sister was so dumb. It took her 2 years to get from Texas to California because every time it said clean restroom, she did. There it is, 352. Okay, guys, have you had a chance to look at the M.2 UC monitor, gaming monitor? I think we did a review on that. I'm not sure, C-Swan. There it is, go. Okay, so let's do this last giveaway. Two $25 Newegg gift cards starting right now, guys. Exclamation point Newegg now. Exclamation point Newegg now. We're getting awfully close. 727. We're getting awfully close to that PC giveaway. Almost halfway. Yeah, don't try and chat during the giveaways because like I can't see anything that's going on. Sorry. I see people trying to send me stuff and I don't have the answers. I just can't see. I can't see the giveaway thing, so it's being weird for me. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to refresh here. Okay, guys, or I don't know if it says I can't see the winner thing. Blondie, do you see the giveaway thing? Okay, there it is. 4 seconds. There we go. It's back. It's back. 6 seconds, guys. 2, 1, 0. There it is. Entries closed, guys. It's entries closed. Okay, we're going to pick our winner here in just a second. Hey guys, we might have to run this again. It looks like the bot isn't I'm gonna cancel this. We're gonna have to do that again. It doesn't look like the bot is working on YouTube. 1 sec. I'm gonna switch over to YouTube because YouTube entries weren't counting. Okay. We want to make sure it's fair. Okay, let's try this one more time. 2 minutes, $25 gift card starting right now. 25. There it is. Yep, I see him now. Okay, cool. 2 minutes. They're working now. Pretty crazy. It came out just really clean. I'm just really happy for it. Okay, 1 minute left, guys. I like how clean the build came out. Ugh. Okay, picking our winner here just in a second. Okay, gonna pick our winners. PLD Fanboy and FRZ NAGN. Congratulations, you two. You are the winners of the $225 gift cards. Anyway, guys, huge shout out to obviously Extra for sponsoring today's episode. Next stream will be Saturday, so we're going to be doing a Candy Fix It. We're going to fix the Mod Monday build that we got from there, so that's going to be happening. And then I forgot what Monday stream is. Monday stream, I think, is a... Let's take a look, see what the schedule is. And then I'll let you guys know what Mondays is. I think we have some really good builds coming out. Monday's build is Scott B's build. So we're going to be building a Scott B. So we got a commission on, we got a Candy Fix It on Saturday, and then Scott B's build on Monday. Thursday, we'll be doing a ridiculous, like high-end, custom water-cooled, Height-wise 60 build. PC Works and Mods by Ben will be here in the studio, so that's going to be happening on Thursday. And then Saturday, I think Cooley Smiles. We're going to be doing a build for Cooley Smiles. She's going to be joining us from her stream and then watching us do the build and all that sort of stuff. And that's going to be happening on Saturday. So that's the next week worth of streams that are coming up. Also got lots of YouTube videos. Go check out the new Fractal Compact video that just came out today. And then we have a video tomorrow on the Origin 17S. The brand new laptop from Origin that we're currently in the middle of, but we did some pre-stuff on it. Here's a hint, it's pretty rad. And then don't forget, Tom will be joining us as well. So lots of stuff coming up. Anyway, guys, have a great night. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to head on over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Leave a comment, enter to win $25. All you got to do is give us some feedback and make sure you got an email in your YouTube profile. It was super awesome. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.